Hey guys, I'm Jessica, and I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about the Math Resource Academy. I joined at the end of last school year after we had shut down schools due to the pandemic, and we had to pivot to all online learning. And so I was spending hours and hours looking for resources that were engaging to my students and that I could use that were tailored towards what I was teaching in my classroom. And that was just a lot of time that I spent on that. So when the Math Resource Academy opened, after we had ended the school year, I decided to join, not knowing, what this fall was going to bring and what our mode of teaching students was going to be. So I joined, and I've always considered myself pretty tech savvy. I can kind of make my own things, but it was just very time consuming. And so Lindsay taught me a whole lot in the Math Resource Academy. She uses Microsoft PowerPoint, and I had always been using Microsoft Word, and I wasn't really sure about that at the beginning, but then now looking back, I can't believe that I wasn't using Microsoft PowerPoint. It's so much easier and so quick to make these resources. So basically with the Math Resource Academy, she has different things that you can create, digital products or just really any products to use in your classroom. And she also has a little section about opening up your own Teachers Pay Teacher store, but she doesn't really push that. She just kind of gives you the information and says, if you want to create your own store, here's the information. If you don't, that's fine too. But there's lots of content for both people who want to start their own Teachers Pay Teacher store and teachers who just want to make resources to fit their own classroom. So when I finished the course this summer, I went through and was learning all the things that I possibly could. And Lindsay's really awesome about doing updates. She's recently done updates of new things that she's learned how to make and kind of geared it towards our digital way of teaching things. And she's always available for questions. So she's really fast to answer any questions that you may have. I would highly recommend the Math Resource Academy. This year, coming back to school, it's been really awesome with my teaching partner because we'll talk about the topics that we're teaching and I'm like, oh, I can make that. I learned how to make it in Math Resource Academy, or I can make this resource for our students. And I really love that now I'm able to make my own resources tailored specifically to my students' needs. When you buy something off Teachers Pay Teachers, it could have things, most of what you teach, but not all of it. And so I'm not having to make changes to those things. Math Resource Academy has been amazing in my professional development and has really saved me time in looking for those teaching resources to use with my students. Lindsay's awesome and is always there for feedback and whatnot. She's a very sweet, very genuine person. And I can't wait to see the things that she adds to Math Resource Academy later. I think that it would be awesome for you to join, and I can't wait to see you there.